इस वीडियो में हम लोग कवर करेंगे द सॉर्टिंग ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन। इसके पहले वीडियो में वी हैव कवर्ड द filter transformation, what is the use of filter transformation, and source qualified transformation also, what is active and passive transformations we have covered before. So you can watch my previous videos so that you can get better idea on what is transformation, what is active transformation, the filter transformation, source qualified transformation, use of both. Now in this video I'm going to cover this software transformation. It is a very simple transformation, software transformation. It is active and connected transformation used to sort the data. We can sort the data by ascending or descending order based upon our requirement. We will just mention a sorter key on which column we want to sort the data, so that we can sort the data in ascending and descending order. So we will see one example. Suppose call employees. Come on, wait, it will load. Suppose I have one table, select star from employees. So in this I want a column called department ID by ascending order. Now you can see here 90, 90, 60, 100, 130, 50 like this. So I want this by ascending order, lowest to the highest. So how can I do in SQL or Oracle? Select star from employees order by department ID. So now you can see department ID 10, 20, 20. It is an increasing order. If I want in descending order, I can do like this, descending. So now you can see it is in descending order. Null will be treated as highest. By default, null will be treated as highest value, so it will come in the first position, and then all the value by descending order. By default it is in ascending order. Order by clause, by default it is in ascending order. You can mention also like this here, or by default order only you can do it order by department ID. By default it will work as in ascending order. So by this way we can do sorted in Oracle or in SQL. But if you want to sort this data by ascending or descending order in Informatica, so that can be achieved by using sorter transformation. So like this we can use the sorter transformation to sort the data. Just we will go to the repository in our Informatica. I can tell you how can we do it. Just make sure your services are start, connect to the repository, password, connect. Now go to designer. In designer, open our folder, the info. I'll open this folder, I'll export this. So in previous video we have covered the filter transformation. We can see the filter transformation video in our previous video. So this is my source data employees table. The same table I have took as a source, and the target table I have created employees target. So if I show you the target table, select star from employees target. I have this data. I will trinket this data while loading the data and load the data into target table. Now I will use the sort transformation. So sort transformation we can have here also. This is a sorter transformation. I can take it from here by just click here and click here. So you will get the sorter transformation, or You can get it from here. Transformation, create. You can find here the software transformation. Sequence, software transformation. Just name it. I'll name it as SRT trans. Create. Then I'll took all my data from my source qualifier to my software transformation. I'll open this. Now in this port section, I will mention my key on which column I want to load my data. We have seen here that our data is not in ascending order. In employees table, if you see, our data is not in ascending order. So it is mix up data. So we will load this by in ascending order. So for that, I will mention my key here on which column I want to sort that data. So this one is input port, output port, and key column. This key column will help me to declare my key on which column I want to sort the data. So for now, I am looking for the department ID by ascending order. So I will click on here. With ascending, descending, I can mention here ascending or descending. I will make it as ascending, and by doing this, I will apply OK. And now I took all the data from here to my target. I will save this. I will go to workflow. My first mapping, my mapping name is my first mapping. I'll just refresh it. Open mapping. See here, connections are correct. I'll just truncate and load my target table. I will enable this property, truncate and load. So it will truncate the data while loading the data into the target, and load the new data into target. So I will enable this property, apply, OK, and save this. If I run this, it is validated, and I will start my workflow. So my workflow is running. It is succeeded. So if you see, source and target data, it took 107 record from source qualifier and loaded 107 record to my target. So if I check my target, select start from employees, target. So I can see here my data is in ascending order. Like this, I can use my software transformation to load my data in ascending or descending order, and sorted transformation is used for performance tuning also. For example, we will cover in our next lecture the aggregator transformation. Before doing the aggregator transformation, we can just sort the data before this aggregator transformation, so that we can improve performance of our aggregated transformation. So for that, for the performance tuning also, we will use the sorted transformation. This is a simple transformation just used to sort the data by ascending or descending order. Here are some properties like software cache size auto, then cache sensitivity, then work directory, distinct, tracing level, null treated low, and all input transformation scope also. So the distinct, if I want to remove the duplicates or only load the distinct record, so this is another way to remove the duplicates from our table. Suppose I want to only load the distinct record and I don't want any duplicates, so in that case I can enable this property to load the only unique records, or it will ignore the duplicates record and load only the unique record in my target. For that purpose, the distinct property is used. We can remove the duplicates from here also. So this is the use of distinct. Then tracing level, it is the nothing but it is the amount of log. We will cover it later. It is just amount of log, or I mean how much amount we want in our log session logs or anywhere. So for that purpose we will use this property, but by default it is normal. We will keep it as normal only. And null treated low, by default null is treated as highest, as I told you in Oracle that by default null will be treated as highest. So if we want to null to do the highest, if you see here, null will be treated as highest, so it will at last. Suppose we want a null value as first, and it will we want that it should consider as lowest value. So that purpose we can use this property null treated as low, so it will treat null values as lowest value. By default it is the highest value. And there is another property, case sensitive. So I'll give this property as assignment to you. You can google it, or you can watch it on YouTube. So what is the case sensitive property and why it is used? You can comment in comment section that the use of this case sensitive property and how it works. So for that purpose you can just comment me in my videos comment section what this property do. If you don't understand, then let me know in comment. I will cover in next session what is case sensitive property and why it is used. So this is a simple transformation. Just make 2-3 mappings for it. You will get a better idea on source qualified transformation. Okay, thank you.